Hey comic book fans, my nerdy friends, my geeky compadres, what's going on? Today I'm doing a video that is a contest entry for Gimpy204's contest he's got going on. He's got 150 subscribers now, and congratulations to him. He's a fantastic guy. He likes his drink a little much, so he's got a little bit of a hangover, but he's doing good. He's got a whole bunch of questions that I had to think kind of really hard about, because it's just, there's so many good answers for each of them. So I'm going to attempt to answer those questions as well as I possibly can, and here we go. First question, which comic book run would you like to take on a deserted island? I don't really know if he intended on the one you already own or one that you don't own but you could bring. So I'm going to go with one I already own, and it would be my only completed run. DC Comics Presents. All those books are really cool, and I haven't read them all, so I think being on a deserted island, I would get some time to actually read them all. So, yeah, that would be my answer. Either that or the Green Lantern, Green Arrow books that I have now. If it's a run that, I don't own, that I could bring, it would be that run, I think. Because, I now own a pretty good portion of them, but I'd like to have them all. And if that's one way to get them all to be on a deserted island, I think I would do that. Totally. Next, another deserted island question. Which CD would you bring with you on a deserted island? This one took a whole lot of thought because I'm kind of a huge music fan. And I thought, go kind of classic, get some Beatles in there, or go with a hip hop record and be Dr. Dre, The Chronic, or go just metal and go with the go with Iron Maiden or whatever. But I kept going back to one CD that I constantly still go to all the time, and it's actually one you're listening to right now. It's the band is called I Am the Avalanche. They're like a kind of poppy punk type band. Little nuances of kind of hardcore. They're from a bunch of different. The members are from a bunch of different bands. So yeah, this is one CD that I always kind of, whenever I'm thinking about what I really want to listen to, this is one I can always go back to and listen to all the way through. Every single song is awesome. It just gets you pumped up, and yeah, so it's called I Am the Avalanche. I'm really enjoying that CD, so it'd come with me. Next, he asked, between Simpsons, Family Guy, and South Park, which one do you think is best? Back when it first started, I would probably say South Park because it was, a new kind of cartoon and more adult, and, I was just there for the start of it. But as I've grown older, that show kind of, I just don't dig it as much. So I'd probably go more with Family Guy because I see that one being more consistently funny. So yeah, I'd pick Family Guy. Name a comic that everybody should read. I'm really big on independent books right now, and one that has it's a mini that's just started coming out called Polarity. I've talked about it quite a bit. I love that book. It's just so good. It's funny. It's dark humor. It's just kind of a new idea, I think, and it's written by a really great songwriter and artist, Max Bemis from the band Say Anything. I really enjoy the book, and if you get a chance, go check it out. It's super, super good. And a band that I think everybody should be listening to. They're probably not everybody's taste, but if you're into like kind of like super speed dark metal, this band called the Black Dahlia Murder, they're just brutal, so brutal, and it's, oh, I love them. And I had a college class with the singer, so it's really cool to see them doing well. Sorry, but they have a new CD coming out, I think June 11th. So if you're into metal and, you know, just crazy energy and screaming and like imagery in songs, they're just phenomenal. So go check them out. Next, I had to really think about this one as well. A hero that you would marry. So my initial thought went with Rogue from X-Men, but then I realized you can't touch her. You know, so you have to bang with clothes on and a condom on all the time. That just doesn't sound like fun. So then I went with other X-Men for some reason, and I thought Storm, and I was like, who knows what happens when she's just, you know, I wouldn't want to be like have a fight with her and then, you know, a tornado pop up and throw me, you know, so I couldn't go with Storm. And I tried thinking about other characters and like from different universes, and Mary Jane Watson, she's not really a superhero, plus she's like, I don't know, kind of needy, you know, always depending on someone to save her. So but then I went, and it was like this moment, it was like, ah! And Zatanna, I have this thing for magical chicks in skimpy outfits with top hats. I should have thought of her first. She's fantastic. So yeah, Zatanna is my pick for that. A best friend that I would have, I would probably pick Peter from Harbinger. I can't pronounce his last name because it's crazy, but Peter from Harbinger, he's like, he can make anything happen with his mind, and that's something I've always wanted to do. So I think having a best friend that can do that would be almost just as good. So I pick him because that would just be sweet. I mean, he can do anything with his mind. Somebody in the comic universe that you would bring back from the dead. I think he said like hero or villain or whatever, but I'm thinking more basic people, and I would really like to see how Bruce Wayne would deal with Thomas and Martha coming back from the dead. I think that would be neat. So yeah, that would be my vote, to see Thomas and Martha Wayne come back. That'd be crazy. And then next, pick a villain that you would like to see go good. Really, I'm not sure about this one, because I think he's just such a good villain that I worry what he would do as a good guy. But Scarecrow, I'm a huge fan of psychological type things, and Scarecrow is just like a master of fear and psychological like warfare, kind of. So I would be curious to see what he would do as a good guy with his abilities. I probably wouldn't like it, but I think it'd be neat to see for a run, and then him just realize that being good completely sucks, and then go back to being bad, and I think you just create mass chaos. I think that would be cool. And then a hero you'd like to see go bad. I couldn't really think of one that I would really want to go bad, because I'd like to see everybody go bad just for a little bit. I think that'd be really cool. But one that kind of sort of happened a little bit in the Injustice Gods Among Us so far, Superman. I mean, he didn't really go bad, he didn't go evil, he didn't go villain, but he's like kind of taking over things as far as the world goes, and I kind of like him being just in command, and like I mean, he was kind of evil in the beginning of that book, so I would kind of like to see him just be straight up evil, because then nobody could like defeat him. I think that'd be kind of cool. Even though I keep saying it, I'm not a huge Superman fan, but apparently I'd really like to see him do a lot of different things. Like I want to pick up that Red Sun, where Superman lands in Russia instead of Kansas. I think that'd be cool. Anyway, I'm rambling. Anyway, so yeah, that was the last question. Hero to be bad, Superman. So thanks to Gimpy for having this contest. It's awesome. These questions really made me think, so that was cool. And congratulations on the subs, man. I'm actually surprised you only had 150. I thought you'd have many more because your videos are so good. But congratulations on those. Sure, you'll get more. And yeah, thanks for the contest, and good luck, everyone. And thanks a lot again. Later.